Hi, I'm Father Paul Fry at Christ Church in Laredo, Texas. I promised someone a few days ago that I would call them right back. It was about 2 days later I realized, oh my gosh, I never called them back. I called them and apologized because I had broken my promise. They were very wonderful. They forgave me and we talked about what we needed to talk about and all things were fine. Promises matter. Promises matter. And when you're being asked to be a godparent, you're asked to take these promises seriously. The first one is this: will you be responsible for seeing that the child you present is brought up in the Christian faith and life? Are you promising to make sure this child's parents take them to church, that they raise them in the faith community, and that if they don't, that you become part of that work of getting them into a faith community? The second is this: will you by your prayers and witness help this child to grow into the full stature of Christ? That's the Christian goal, is to be more and more like Jesus, that full stature of Christ. None of us quite get there, but that's the goal. We work towards it. We work towards it. And how do we do this in the life of someone else? By prayers and witness. Ann and I have a number of children. And one of the things I do, she does prayers for them on a regular basis, and so do I. Because I'm that forgetful person that forgets to call people back, I have an app on my phone that beeps at me on Tuesdays until I stop and pray for my godchildren. It's a reminder to take that promise to pray seriously. All of them are adolescents or young adults now. And so I'm still praying for them on a weekly basis, sometimes more often. Sometimes I get a call from one of their parents, or even from them now that they're grown-ups, asking me to pray for something, a situation or an event or a disappointment. And so I take that promise to pray seriously. Witness. I'm a very imperfect Christian, like most of us. I'm better in some ways and about the same in others as when I first started the Christian faith. But I'm working on it. I'm working on it. And hopefully my life is an example of following Christ, however imperfect that is. You're promising to be responsible for this child and to pray and to witness. And I hope if you're going to be a godparent that you'll take those responsibilities seriously. It's an important job. It really is not just a casual honor. It's not just a nice thing to do at a ceremony. It's something that you're going to take on for the rest of your life. I have a godmother that I rarely met because my family lived a long ways away and she died when I was a teenager. But I found out from someone else that she had prayed for me every single day. Every single day of my life from my baptism forward. And I was baptized when I was about 2 weeks old. So for all the way 17 years, she prayed for me every single day. My godfather, whom I met a few more times, told me he prayed for me at least weekly. And he would call my parents and ask, what can I pray for Paul? I'm not quite that good, but we do try to keep in touch with the parents of our godchildren. And often we will get a call from them saying, hey, would you pray for name of child or name of their adult child for this or for that. And Ann and I take that seriously. So I hope you'll take this seriously. You can make a difference in the life of a child, a young adult, maybe an older adult, by being a godparent. Your promises to pray for them, to witness to them, to be an example of faith for them will make a difference in their life, God willing. We say, I will with God's help. So part of being a godparent is asking for God's help to be a good godparent, saying, God, I need your help to do this well. God, I need your help to be faithful myself. I need your help to remind me to pray and to witness. I'm looking forward to meeting you if you're going to be part of a baptism at this parish. And if you're just watching this in some other way, I hope that you are able to be a wonderful, fantastic, loving, caring, and praying godparent. God bless you. This is Father Paul at Christ Church in Laredo, Texas.